Tough guy Parsons going back to work. It's kind of a rough night because Sly pooped on the rug in the bathroom, so I had to throw him out and take him into the cat room and say, "Here's your water, here's your food. Now you can't come back in here." He's done it once or twice before, and that's it. So he came to yell to come in, and I picked him up, took him to the house, and put him in the cat room. It has a door that goes in and out. It has 2 water bowls and 2 food bowls that are full and a cat box. I'm not going to sleep. Some of you guys are willing to do it in a 1-room apartment and sleep in a robot that holds the poop and it's like, no, I'm not going to sit in a room where, that's why we have bathrooms with water-based plumbing to flush it out. I'm not going to sit in a place where, I'm not going to eat and sleep in a place where there's shit and, it's bad enough when you got to try to, and you got hollow walls because the scientists here suck, and you have to put poison in the walls to kill the rats that come in through the walls, because you're not going to sit and live in their litter box, because they poop, they get in your cabinets, and they poop and they pee all over your roof, and they poop and pee all over your cabinets. If you don't get rid of them, you got to live in there. Same what happened with the bats when the bats got in here, and now the bats aren't back. It was like living in the bat cave, and there's black guano and stuff everywhere. When that lady came from the health welfare thing, because we had the bat house on the things, and they ate through the side of the wall there, and got in and stepped in the wall too. And I eventually had to fix that and replace that and stuff to keep the bats out of the walls. And so it's when you live in a military corridor that doesn't behave anyway like King Solomon and myself, this is the kind of shit you got to put up with and study. And so, when you're sitting there, you got scientists in your brain, right? They're supposed to outthink you and outsmart you. And it's like, he's not that smart. What am I thinking now? That the technology has to isolate, contain, and kill the military scientists. It's like, wow, is that you, or is your technology actually getting smarter than you, right? Because we know that's what's going to have to happen. Apparently, so like Suzuki says, it has to be necessarily so, or the books wouldn't be there, the stories wouldn't be there. I was watching some of YouTube, and they push things to attack right, left, right attack. This guy named John MacArthur, and he says, why does God allow suffering? Why does God allow bad things to happen? It's like, what does it say in the Bible about God, Book of Job and everything? You don't apply human tastes to the infinite glory of God. Okay. Now, why does Jesus... Okay. There's a song by Gilbert O'Sullivan called Alone Again Naturally, leaving me to doubt all about God and his mercies, for if he really did exist, why did he desert me? Okay, if you go read the Bible, when Jesus is addressed by a woman in the Bible about mercy, Jesus' reply is if you want mercy, you're going to be capable of mercy yourself and teaching it to your children. So if you want mercy, you're going to have to be a merciful person yourself and teach it to others. Okay, that's what Lord Jesus, the ones that the Romans have made into a god, taught us about mercy. Okay, so if Gilbert O'Sullivan had gone to a building and went and said where the guy taught the stories for money about Jesus and picked up the story and read this thing about mercy, go look up mercy in the Bible. Okay, what does Jesus say about mercy? That's what Jesus says. So if Jesus says that, why would Gilbert O'Sullivan, unless he got a limerick from a Scottish or Irish priest there making money here for, to be Harlem from Bill Withers, every delegation needs a contribution, send the preacher to the Holy Land. Honey, don't give your money to that lying, cheating man, right? Okay. So, and Joe Biden's no different. Obama's no different. Zelensky's no different. Putin's no different. Netanyahu's no different. Okay, and all the people en masse in social media are no different. Okay, every delegation needs a contribution to send, their person to Fred Smoot to go get his fucking Nobel Prize. Honey, don't give your money to that lying, cheating man. Okay. Does Fred Smoot go, oh, the physics are right? If he's so fucking brilliant, okay, why didn't Fred Smoot Explain to us that I think this is what Jesus was saying, and it's more intelligent than anything we're doing in physics, Leonard's character. Not much has happened in physics in the last 50 years. Well, because once you break things down to the most minute detail and you start guessing, then that's pretty much all you're doing. When you first start making guesses because you were given poor information, and then your guesses on examining information are better than the poor information you received, it seems like you're brilliant, okay? But then when you're not doing anything sustainable, intelligent, or eternally perfect to maintain a loving relationship among human beings, you're not doing jack shit. You're just getting hey, there's a rock with a guy who invented dynamite's face on it, and wow, and you get like money. And rich people that mass murder people tell you you're so brilliant and smart and this is going to change the whole world. It's true. I don't want to get over you. I don't want to get over you. They ought to give me the world as a prize for every coin that you put down the slot. I need more money for a project to try to win a Nobel Prize. Do. Let me into Caltech and MIT. I'm ready to go. Wait, NYU or University of Chicago. Go to Chicago. You know, Levy taught me to weep and moan. Right. And so you're funny. I know I'm funny. Trust me. I know how funny I is. That's probably one of my favorite Zeppelin tunes. Anybody like Levy? It's gonna break. That's probably one of the more cooler and hip ones. See, I wasn't as into Zeppelin. If I was from that generation, a lot of people are into Skinner. My favorites, as far as cool and sounding cool and looking cool, is Ides of March. They don't have that many hits. Spencer Davis Group, Allman Brothers. You can see why Cher was messing around with it. Allman Brothers are cool. Got me tied to the whipping post, tied to good Lord, I feel like and the music is there. I mean, if you're gonna go cool, you know, I was with Robert Plant. I mean, not Robert Plant, Jimmy Page. He sound kind of gay. Makes us look kind of like we're kind of, you know, because Jimmy Page want to sound like the Almonds, right? Let's get a guy sound like the Allman Brothers. Somebody already sound like them, but chicks really dig Robert Plant. Yeah, I guess so, but they don't dig, you know, Ramblin' Man. I mean, dooba-doom, boom, and Willie Nelson's Midnight Rider. I got to run to keep from hiding. I got one more silver dollar. And the guitarist choice. Boom, 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 ba-doom, doom. I mean, it's totally macho, totally cool, you know. That's what David Cassidy wanted to be seen. That's all the rock stars back then. They all wanted to be like the Allman Brothers, the Ides of March, and the Spencer Davis Group. I'm a man, yes I am, and I can't help but love you so. They want to be macho, right? Rock groups, okay? Disco groups, oh my gosh, you're a native New Yorker. Let's sing like the Bee Gees, you know. Fanny be tender with my love. Yeah, you know how easy it is. Me and Brian love this. Oh shit, yeah. Black people love Fanny be tender. Oh, the high falsetto. You know, you're like, whoa, there they go. You're going to drop a testicle, bro. No, it's really good stuff. Oh, me and Brian love that song. That was one of our favorites. It's right up there with I Call Your Name and You and I and what was the other one? I Call Your Name, You and I. And there'll never be a better love. Anybody else since we are lying here? All for the first time, you and I, right? Met him, he was too high to even remember. It was sad, he was so high, it was depressing. Yeah, Bobby DeBarge was one of my favorite singers growing up. And I met him and told him, you know, because I read an article, they made fun of him, said he sounded like a Hoto and all that. So, no, man, they were just hating. Lots of us would love to sing like you and Johnny Wilder and Russell Tompkins. You guys got such beautiful voices, man. They're just hating on you, dog. Your voice is beautiful, right? I think that's wrong when people hate on each other. But forgive that and trespass, love one another, show fight for peace. You may not even know who Bobby DeBarge is unless you're looking for real good old-fashioned limericks saying to help people remember what it was like to live in dysfunctional sexual relationships. Yahweh. Okay. I love you guys, all right? I'll be back to kick your ass later because you know how much I love you. And it's Kate's birthday. And she's 17. And you guys are still assholes. And that's disgusting. Mom said, if your kids are meant to be in your life, they will be. So I'm like, okay, I had them in my life, and they can't take that away from me. Like Billy, oh no, the way you hold your knife, the way you sing off key. Oh no, they can't take that away from me, right? I love you guys, all right? Peace out.